There are many definitions of software-defined storage floating around the industry. With all the hype and noise, it's easy to get confused. Some definitions focus on storage virtualization, creating a pool of storage out of a heterogeneous environment, whether using commodity or traditional storage hardware. Other definitions focus more on deploying storage technology as software on commodity server hardware as a way to replace a traditional storage array. Regardless of how you define it, both definitions have elements of leveraging commodity hardware to save infrastructure costs. This overemphasis on leveraging commodity hardware to save costs is where the misconception lies and undersells the benefits of software-defined storage. First, it's important to note that storage hardware has been using commodity components for years. Many storage offerings have been directly leveraging commodity server hardware as part of the primary delivery model. Second, some organizations are not looking to qualify their own storage hardware, comparing software-defined storage deployments to building your own PC, where some additional configuration and cheaper components can help save some expense, but not enough to justify any possible added configuration. While different pricing models have provided some opportunity to possibly save budget by purchasing storage software and hardware separately, software-defined storage architectures provide additional and greater benefits, many of which can be realized whether the technology is delivered as software or bundled with hardware, either as an appliance or as a hyper-converged system. Here are some capabilities of software-defined architectures to look for. The first of which is support for flexible hardware deployments. Server offerings tend to update their hardware on a much faster cadence than storage hardware, as quickly as every 6 months versus what could be 3 years. Leveraging software-defined architectures will allow access to faster processing and memory sooner. Separating the hardware and software purchase decision allows for the hardware to be deployed on-site, but the software is not required to be purchased and deployed until the capacity is actually required, speeding up deployments from weeks to hours or even minutes. The ability to mix and match multiple hardware generations in the same pool is also an important capability. This eliminates a requirement for costly data migrations when transitioning to new hardware. Finally, VSA or hyperconverged offerings allow storage software to reside in excess processing cycles available in virtualized server environments, allowing for further reductions in infrastructure costs. There's more to software-defined storage than just the opportunity to reduce costs with white box servers. Hopefully this video provides you some additional capabilities to look for when evaluating software-defined storage technologies. Thank you for listening.